Okay, the August 20th meeting of the Human Services Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Ansello. Here. Ms. Andrews. Here. Dr. Carbone. Here. Chairwoman Draw.
Here.
Mr. Gamina is excused. Ms. Cayley. Here. Mr. Lightfoot is excused. Dr. Quattro. Here. Mrs. Valerio. Here. President Adair.
Here. Thank you. Is there anyone signed up to speak this evening?
There is not.
And I don't see anyone signed up to speak to address the committee. So the next item on the agenda is the approval of minutes. You have the July 30th before you. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified by any changes by the end of the day. And the next item of the business is on the agenda is new business. Madam Clerk.
Referral 13-247.
Moved by Legislator Quattro, second by Legislator Carbone. Is there any discussion on this? Legislator Andrews.
Thank you. And through you to the administration, why was the U of R selected as the most qualified to provide this service?
Through the chair, there was an RFP, that was issued, and University of Rochester was the most qualified applicant.
Thank you. And through the chair, what made them the most qualified applicant, please?
Through the chair, it was based upon their overall score that they had received, and that score included selection criteria that had, understanding of the project, their qualifications, experience in similar projects, cost, and the local office and support.
Thank you very much.
Any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in, Legislator Andrews.
Thank you, and through you, could you just give a couple examples of what sort of exercises and drills are done in this program?
Through the chair, some of the activities that we do in our preparedness office include, doing drills and exercises, tabletops. So, for example, we did a tabletop with the city of Rochester last year, and during that event, we had the mayor, the fire chief, the police chief, the school superintendent, members from our staff, and other members from other, maybe stakeholders who would be required to work collaboratively in order to to ensure that certain services were provided to communities at the time of some type of event, such as a pandemic flu or some bioterrorism event.
Thank you. And through the chair, I probably should know the answer to this question, but what is a tabletop?
A tabletop exercise is really where you use, in this case, like game pieces that represent different types of positioning assets. So whether those are fire trucks, whether that's directing the traffic, whether that's where certain folks will be positioned when they're evacuated, or potential types of monitoring that might have to occur. For example, if there was an event that occurred at the post office, and there was some concern of some anthrax and maybe exposure, folks would have to go to a particular offsite location and be monitored. So you have certain, rather than doing all of those activities in real person at that facility, you actually do it at a location where everybody's sitting together around a table.
Got it. Thank you.
Any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Items carries. Next item.
Referral 13-248.
Moved by Legislator Carbone and seconded by Legislator Ansello. Is there any discussion on this referral? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 13-249.
Moved by Legislator Ansello and seconded by Legislator Valerio. Is there any discussion on this? Legislator Andrews.
Thank you. Through you, could I request how much teen smoking rates have fallen over the 18-year period that we've been receiving this grant, please?
Through the chair, we would be happy to provide that to you.
Thank you. And then secondly, through the chair, is this the program that with this grant you do sort of undercover teenagers that go into stores and attempt to purchase cigarettes and other smoking-related paraphernalia, or is that something different that you do with this funding?
Through the chair, that is correct.
Thank you very much.
Any other? Legislator Cayley.
Thank you. Through the chair, is there any program out there or any potential for a program that's an alternate program for public awareness or for business awareness?
Are you referring to this referral? You're asking a different question?
Basically the program. The program is...
The program. I'm sorry, I don't...
It's a prevention program for youth using tobacco products. The other side of that program is those that might be responsible for selling or encouraging? And in part of this is there any type of prevention program out there that might be aligned with this that addresses the other side of the coin?
Through the chair, through these contracts that we have with the municipal law enforcement, they do provide education to the businesses and more generally in the community, touching on some of the issues that you raised.
Okay, thank you.
Any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed, item carries. Is there any other matters to come before this committee? Seeing none, the August 20 meeting of Human Services stands adjourned, and the next meeting will be Tuesday, September 17th at 6 p.m. Thank you.